So you were about to write a blog post, but you ran out of ideas, didn't know what to write about, so you headed on over to youtube.com and you typed in how to come up with blog posts. And now you're here. Well, let me tell you, you're in the right spot because by the end of this video, you're gonna have 8 ways to come up with new ideas to write about on your blog. And not only that, I'm gonna share with you how you can get more readers to your blog. Stay tuned. So before we get started in the 8 ways, it's very important that you know what your niche is. Who is your target audience and what are you writing for them and how are you providing them value? Because you don't want your blog to just be a bunch of random things, because people really don't follow random things. They want a brand. They want something where they can go and consistently get the same type of information. For example, when you go to TechCrunch, you get tech information. And if you go to entrepreneur.com, you get entrepreneur content. So you want to have a niche, a target audience, who you're writing for and what kind of value you're providing them. Because you can use these 8 ways to come up with a lot of ideas. However, if you're just writing a bunch of random stuff on your blog's not really gonna grow. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get right into the 8 ways of how you can get more ideas for your blog content. The first way is to create a list on Twitter. And what is a list? A list is basically a custom following list. People you can just kind of place in the categories. You can have friends list, you can have family list, and you can have like influencers list, right? And in your influencers list, you follow people that are relevant to your niche and your target audience, and they'll be coming out with content which you can scroll through and you can start to get more content ideas that way. The second way is to go to Twitter's trending page. Twitter's trending page usually has a bunch of topics or a bunch of hashtags that are trending throughout Twitter. You can look through those, see if any of them you can be related back to your target audience or your niche. If you can, get a lesson out of a certain topic or a hashtag or, join the movement or something, then you can write about that on your blog. The third way is using Google Trends. Google Trends is an absolutely free tool that you can use to figure out what topics are trending on Google's search engine. That way you can start to create content that is relevant to the now. For example, when Elon Musk was on Joe Rogan's podcast, a lot of people wrote about Elon Musk, including me, and got a lot of traffic that way. So if you can find a topic that it can be related back to your target audience and your niche and how you can provide value to them using that topic, go for it. The next way is to use BuzzSumo. BuzzSumo is kind of like Google Trends, however, it gives you a bit more insights into the actual posts themselves. You can start to look up keywords, which will then show you which posts were shared the most. You can start to read that content and start to get ideas that way. Since BuzzSumo shows how much shares a certain post got, you already know if that topic or if that idea is relevant and the market likes it. All you really have to do is take that same content, the same keywords and topics, and just make it better. So this could mean adding more words. So this could mean adding more explanations. This could mean adding more things to a list. This could mean creating a video that goes along with the content. Anything that makes the experience better. The next way is Google's Keyword Planner tool. The Google Keyword Planner tool is something you get with AdWords, so you might want to have to set up a AdWords account first. With Google Keyword Planner tool, you can basically put in any kind of keyword and it will start to give you other relevant keywords that are related to that first keyword that you gave Google Keyword Planner tool. This way you can start to come up with new ideas that are relevant to what you were already thinking about. And another great thing about Google Keyword Planner tool is that it gives you average monthly search volumes, so you can start to see if a certain keyword is popular within the market. The next way to come up with ideas is by going over to YouTube's trending page. Now this is very similar to Twitter's trending or Google Trends. However, this way you can start to see what people are watching. You can use the YouTube video content to inspire you to write about something on your blog. And even better, you can start to embed that same YouTube video into your blog post. You can even take it a step further and go to that same YouTube video and in the comment section say, hey, I made a blog post about this, and then paste the URL in there, and you can drive traffic to your blog that way as well. The next way to come up with blog ideas is go and subscribe to relevant YouTubers that are in your target audience or your niche. That way you can get inspired to write about something, and this way you'll get content that is relevant to your niche even quicker. So for example, let's just say you're a digital marketer. You can go follow Tai Lopez, Gary Vaynerchuk, Neil Patel. Anytime these guys put out more content, you can start to write about that content on your own blog post. However, you want to make sure that you're adding more value, not just straight up copying and pasting what people said in their videos. That's not adding value. You're just copying what they said. And finally, the last way is to go and follow other relevant blogs in your blog space. That way you can just straight up go to their websites, get some inspiration, get some content ideas, add value to the already existing ideas out there, and start to write that same stuff on your blog post. Be very careful of copying and pasting, because Google will penalize you for just straight up ripping content off of other people's websites. You want to make sure that it's an original piece. You do not want to just straight up copy and paste it. Now, it's okay to take an idea or a topic from somebody else and start to create more value for it. However, it's not cool to just straight up copy and paste it to your own website. So now that you have 8 ways to come up with more ideas for your blog post, now it's time for you to take action. However, before that, let's go over how you can get more traffic to your blog post, because it's not all about just writing nowadays. You gotta promote it as well. So let's get into that. However, before we get into the ways to get more traffic to your blog, I just wanna let you guys know that on this channel, we like to talk about how we can work smarter and work harder with the power of technology to blow out the competition. So if you're all about that life, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know exactly when content drops. Let's just get right into the ways to get more traffic. So I'm gonna break it down into 2 categories. First is free, and then the next is paid. Free is obviously free, but it's not as fast. It's organic and it's slow, but it's very sustainable. On the other side, there's paid. This is where you have to pay up money. You're gonna get huge bursts of attention. However, it's not sustainable unless you capture that attention and you retain it. So let's just jump right into the first category, which is free. So the first way to get more traffic to your blog post for free is to just share it on all your social media. So this means your Facebook profile, your Facebook page, your Twitter page, your YouTube, your Instagram, your email newsletter, your LinkedIn, your Snapchat, your Instagram stories, every single thing that you have out there, just blast it on every single thing. However, to avoid looking spammy on your social media accounts, it's important that you give a little bit of value before you ask them to click on your blog post. So for example, on your Facebook post, instead of just putting your link in there and just saying, hey, go over here and read my blog, you could say, hey, here's a short description, or write a short list of the same things that are in your blog post, but just a little bit shorter. So when they click on your blog post, they know what they're getting. The next way is to create promotional content on Medium and Reddit. Now, you want to give a lot of value on both of these platforms. Remember, you're using them to build your brand, to build your blog brand. You're not using them to just straight driving traffic to your blog posts. So what you want to do is go on Medium and Reddit and basically create a summary piece of what you wrote on your blog post. Now, you don't want to make the summary so short that it's not worth reading and it's way too short to understand anything. However, you want to leave out some of the details that are present in the blog post so they get more if they click through to your blog post. So basically, you can create a summary piece on Medium and Reddit so they are getting value on that platform itself. However, if they want to read more about that content, then they can go over to your blog post. The next free way is if you can create really high quality content, you can email other bloggers in your blog space and tell them, hey, I had this content piece that I think your readers will really love. And this way, not only are their readers getting more value, you're getting more value too, because you're gonna start getting traffic from their blog. And since you have other websites linking to your blog, your SEO ranking will start to shoot up as well. Alright, so on to the next category, which is paid. Now, the first thing in paid is just straight up Facebook ads. So what you can do is create a clicks campaign on Facebook Ads Manager, which is basically optimized for more clicks, and point all the clicks to your blog post. This way you can start to reach more people on Facebook and start driving traffic from Facebook to your blog. Now, you want to be sure that you have installed Facebook Pixel on your website, because Facebook Pixel will allow you to start to tag people who have read your content before, and that way, next time you have released a new content piece, you can retarget those same people that have already read your content. By retargeting these readers, you can start to really build a relationship and start to build your blog's brand. The next paid way is to use Instagram influencers. Instagram influencers will give you a shout out for a fee, and usually this fee is not a lot. You can get them from anywhere from $5 to $50. And now Instagram even allows some accounts to have swipe up features, so you can just tell them, hey, can you please post a shout out on your story linking to my blog post. That way you can start to get traffic from Instagram as well. And another great thing is that you can keep retargeting that same account over and over and over again and start to build that relationship between your audience and your blog's brand. The next paid way to getting traffic to your blog is by Google AdWords. Now, if you've ever done a Google search, you'll know that the first 2 links are usually ads. You can have your blog post show up in those 2 first links. That way you can start to target keywords that are relevant to your content and start getting more traffic to your blog through Google Search AdWords. audience. Now, if you're looking to create a whole business around your blog and do a lot of digital marketing, well, I have a video called the 35 digital marketing tools. Here's a card that's popping up to go watch that. In that video, I have 35 digital marketing tools that you can use to build an online business. You can mix and match any of these tools and create your own strategy. So if you're looking to make a business and make money from your blog, I'd highly recommend that you go check that video out. So if this video was helpful and helped you come up with new ideas, why not drop a thumbs up? And here's the question of the day. Which one of these 8 ways did you use to come up with new ideas? Drop them in the comment section down below. And like I said before, on this channel, we like to work harder and work smarter than the competition, using the power of technology and software to completely blow them out. So if you're all about that life, hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when content drops. And as always, this has been Sunny Chopper. Peace.
Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, rep the city, got a